Hi YouTubers. Oh, let me turn the sound down. Oh, that's better. Okay, this is a scrapbook page in response to Dannielle Brown. She has got 150 subbies, so she's doing a giveaway, and there's several ways to enter. So I thought I would start off with the 12 by 12 layout. And I mainly used the Heidi Swapp Sugar Chic paper pack, and before I started the video I had cut out several elements from the package, from the paper. They had cut out banners and tabs and tags, and so I went ahead and did that beforehand. The 4x6 that you see was just pulled from my stack of Project Life. I think that's the Maggie Holmes one. I'm not sure. I don't end up using the one in my hand right there. The doily is from Freckled Fawn. It was just a leftover scrap from my kit. And the background paper is Die Cuts with a View Shimmer Stack. And I'm pretty sure all the rest of the paper is from the Heidi Swapp collection. If I see something else, then I'll mention that, but I just really love this challenge. It was right up my alley, the colors that I love, and the challenge was yellow, pink, and mint. And so, you know, anytime it's soft colors like that, I'm gonna do it. Now I did see Kitty Scrapper, and she used dark mint and dark pink and those colors. So that was cool because it was a whole different twist than what I'm doing. So I thought that was pretty neat. And I finally got my nails done, and sure enough, the next day they started peeling. So I don't know what the deal is. I did not put a base coat, but I did put a top coat. So maybe if somebody out there knows a base coat that actually works. I mean, it's only a couple of, it's like 2 coats. I don't know why it's peeling so bad the very next day. I am pretty rough on my hands though. The pictures here are of my daughter's Instagram, of course, because they're just ready to go. She's big into cooking and culinary arts and baking, and so this is part of her love of food. She takes all these pictures of food that she's eating, or people, she's had them take pictures of her. Excuse me, still getting over these allergies. So again, voice is raspy and that sort of thing. The 3x4 card that you see there, that's also cut out from the paper stack. And there will be stills at the end. I hope Dannielle really likes the layout. She seemed to when I posted it, so you should definitely check out her page, her YouTube channel, should I say. She's a very sweet girl. Love her layouts. We have very similar styles. It's kind of ironic that she found me so early on, because she just kind of started, and now it's like we both like the same things and have a lot of the same color palettes, and you know, do a bunch of the same kind of elements and styles. So it's super cool to make friends on YouTube, and hopefully someday I'll get to meet her. Part of the challenge is also, or to, I guess, get in the giveaway, is to do a 4x6 and mail it to her. So that's next. And I've got a short little video I'll do on that. The number 4 that you see there is chipboard from Maggie Holmes, and that's from Flea Market. The sweet is part of the paper pad, and I'm just layering here, and my whole thought process was the colors, actually, not so much, well, the colors and food, you know, food related items. I love the glitter on the paper stack. It's so super cute. It's on the banners and the tabs and the cutouts. Oh, and the little cupcake that you see is out of my stash. And then there's some wood apples. I tried inking them first, and I didn't really like them inked, so I just flipped them over and used them as wood. So you'll see me ink them up for no reason. It just seems like they stood out too much when I inked them up. And it's funny because you look at it on the video and it looks just fine, but in person you see something like that and go, ooh, yuck, I don't like that. And vice versa. I've seen people do layouts and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. And then they take it off going, ooh, no, it didn't match. And I'm like, I thought it did. So I guess in real life is way different than videos. Now that is a scrap piece of paper right there that I stamped on. And I don't know where I got that stamp, the one I've already used with the archival ink. It didn't have any packaging with it, and it's super duper old. So the next stamp that you see was from my creative time, and it says, you make me smile. And she's actually the one that reminded me about my creative time. I have a ton of their stamps. I'm just showing you there the name of that stamp. I didn't know they had dies, but they have some super cute dies and stamps. So that is Yellow Bicycle, and I think I show you the packaging there. It's Great Outdoors or something like that. And then the last stamp that says The Scoop is from a really old stamp set. I mean, I dug into some old stamps there. And that's K & Company. Whoa. Wow, I did that so fast I couldn't even keep up with it just now. Let me pull the paper and tell you what that's from. Okay, the Yellow Bicycle is Say What stamps, and the K & Company is called Citronella, and the My Creative Time is Turn That Frown Upside Down. So those are the stamps that I used. And I ended up taking that one that I put on the scrap yellow paper off because I just didn't like it there, and I decided to go with the title there. Let's see. I'm looking for letter stickers. Sorry, I got distracted for a moment. The thickers there, they're actually not thickers, they're Sticko letters. And I guess you get those at Michael's. They're super old too. And I didn't really like the white, which in hindsight I should have stuck with the white, but I felt like it didn't stick out enough. So I tried stamping over it with Stamper's ink in the Hero Arts in Pale Tomato. And then that didn't look like it worked very well, so I tried a Copic marker and tried to go over it with that. And that still doesn't look great, but I mean, I tried. Let's see. The ribbon is just from my stash. Oh, and those are my new Pebbles clips. And I was going to use several, but then, I don't know, it seemed to not balance. The page wasn't very balanced. I ended up putting that ribbon that you saw in the mint all the way around the bottom to kind of tie in the banner. And once I put a bow on it, I realized that the other pebbles bow down at the bottom was just too much. So I end up taking that pebbles bow off the bottom and I keep it on the top. And I'll flip those apples. Let's see. Yeah, see here I'm putting on the ribbon. Sorry guys, I'm texting someone that's going to be upset with me if I don't. So I'm trying to do 2 things at once before my daughter comes and interrupts. I've already had to get on to her. Let's see. I was going to use those. I was going to try and incorporate roses because I used to put flowers and roses on every layout. But I don't know, I was thinking roses and food, it just doesn't really go together. Although I usually keep fresh cut flowers on my dining room table, at least I try to, I like that. The stickers that you see that I end up using are by Pebbles, and they're just called phrase and accent stickers. I couldn't find a name on them, so maybe it's from their hello line or something, because a lot of them say hello. And the love there has it's gold. The letters are in gold, but they seem to match that yellow in the Heidi swap just perfect. And there's little gold polka dots on the banner that I just stuck there. Going through my enamel dots, I end up pulling the same ones from my last layout basically, which was the chicken niddy, and it's the little hearts, and they're in the pink and yellow, and maybe it's the pink and mint I use. Yeah, the pink and mint. And then, what else? Oh, I finish it up with some splatter of glimmer glaze in Aloha Green, which is kind of a minty teal, and then Candy Sprinkles, which is a hot pink. Oh, and the flare there that you see is Lawn Fawn. One of them was a little freebie. The one with the heart was one of the freebies. Oh, and the little Hero Arts pearl dots. And I think that does it. I'll add the glimmer glaze and I'll be done. And I'll have some still pictures for you at the end. And Dannielle, I hope you like this. And thank you for letting me enter your challenge. I really appreciate it. It was super fun. Y'all have a good night and stick around for the close-ups. Bye.